All right, Cageside Press. Today I got someone who you probably haven't seen before, but a face you're going to want to get familiar with. Aidan Rhea out of New Jersey, Team Taino. Aidan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm great, and the reason you're on today is because you're coming off of I don't really know an adjective for it. I was going to say massive, but it was bigger than massive. It was incredibly dope. A spinning back fist knockout for your striking debut. So walk me through that, man.
Yeah, so I've been doing the spinning back fist this camp for a while, and just me and my boy Steve kind of playing around with it, going back and forth, just kind of messing around, doing all like going off on our own stuff. And I wasn't really that wasn't really the plan going in there. Ended up in the third round. It was kind of pretty close. I kind of started going a little bit to the leg, and then I heard Eddie say spin, so I just sent it, man, and it connected very well because he kind of dropped his hands at the perfect moment, so it just cracked him right in the button. So
And that was
I'm
actually
pretty really happy about that.
that wasn't just like a random like, I'm tired, I'm gonna throw a spinning. Like Eddie was actually like, throw it. Like that was like intentional.
Yeah, yeah, he's like, yo, spin, spin, because I'd been spinning on him a little bit. I hit him with a spinning back kick early in the first round, so Eddie basically knew, hey, spin, let's get it, because he saw his hands dropping. So yeah, ecstatic about it.
Well, it worked out very nicely. And for those who want to see, it's on my Twitter and Instagram and Aiden's. I'll
Yeah,
link all that below. But
thank
what
you.
was that? Was that like a Muay Thai tournament, a kickboxing tournament?
Yeah, so it was the WKs. It was basically my first one. It was the first fight I ever had, actually, X striking. It was the WKs. It was up in Delaware. So me and the team, me, Steve, Cam, we all competed. Kate Barradelli did it. And then we just went over, stayed the night. We had a great weekend, and we just had a great time. I'm super happy about my performance.
And you're training at Team Taino in New Jersey, one of the big gyms in the Philly area, training
Yes,
UFC
sir.
guys, working with Pat Sabatini, Andre Petroski. So tell me a little bit about your gym for those people watching. What's the vibe like? Who you working with?
Yeah, so basically for wrestling, I got like Parker Crotman, Sean O'Malley, Cameron Scalio, and of course Eddie, always pushing me to my limits. And then for striking, there's a bunch of different people in there. I got like Jeff Hernandez, Steve, the Wild Boy. I'm always training with, who's a southpaw. That's always giving me good looks. Pat, Andre, obviously top of the top, man. It's great to have them in there. Really be just showing me hopefully in my future. They always lead the way and kind of show like what it's like to be the best of the best, and it's really cool to be training with them.
And I mean, tell me about, we'll get into some maybe more immediate stuff and what you want to do next, but
Yeah.
long term wise, man, like you're so young. You're what, 18 years old?
Yeah. So I just turned 18 in June. So I just started competing with the big boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So kind of had a little bit of a rude awakening, you know what I mean? But I know this is where I belong. And I mean, I have no problem beating up the older guys, you know what I mean? Of
Well, I mean, it's going to pay off in a few years when you've been working with guys that are 10 years
course,
older than you. But
of
tell
course.
me long term, what are your goals? Where do you want to take this sport?
So I'm still in high school now. I'm going into my senior year. I just turned 18. So everybody in my high school, bro, they're like super supportive. My family's super supportive. I got like a lot of friends, obviously in the high school, that are like, wow, bro, like, because there's not that many people that do MMA around. Everybody's playing football, wrestling for the high school. You know what I mean? So everybody's really like really supportive and is always coming out buying tickets for me. Even when I was doing it on the Fury grappling card, sold a lot of tickets. All my boys came and supported, but I really want to basically go into MMA. I mean, I've been working with Sean O'Malley and Parker, or the top of the top Drexel wrestling guys. So I'm trying to get my wrestling on point. Starting to go over the webs more. Obviously, dogs over there. So I just want to obviously go into the MMA realm. Cage Fury, top of the top. Rob, good guy. I'm trying to get more involved in there, and Team Taino is the place to be, baby. That's the best of the best, man. Taylor Samarco, dog, female fighter. I got, dude, everybody, bro, over there is just where I need to be. So I'm probably ended up hopefully going to go to college around here, maybe somewhere local. I just want to stay with the gym, bro, and this is just probably what I just want to do, man.
I mean, even if you're not which I still believe you can before I say this, but even if you don't end up being a world championship fighter, there's so many ways to make money in mixed martial arts with, you know, coaching, cage fury, etc. So yeah, man, stick around. Don't uh
Yeah, bro,
don't
I'm
rip
here to
your roots
stay,
out.
baby. I'm here to stay.
Good stuff, man. And I mean, before I ask you more about fighting, is it hard to balance high school with training every day and competing?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. the schoolwork, I don't have like a lot of schoolwork, so I basically just go to school, man. Just stay hydrated, get through the day. I don't love school, but hey, we all have to do it. We all got to go to school. And then I just go to school, and then after school, I finish up a little bit of my homework, and then I head over to the gym around 5 o'clock, and then I stay until whenever Eddie lets me go. You know what I mean?
And I mean, you mentioned Fury. You work with Cage Fury too.
Yeah.
Is that ideally the route you would like to take MMA wise eventually?
Yeah, dude. Well, so their competition is the best of the best, man. Like it's the best regional promotion around. Like Rob, Arias, all those people, Brad, Miranda, like they're the best. Like they put on the best shows around besides the UFC, and it's just the best way to go. Like everybody tries to get on their cards. It's just the best, man. So for sure.
How does your family feel about all this? Because it's unique that somebody as young as you are is going out there knocking people out already and really preparing for a professional career. So, like, I know your mom a little
Yeah,
bit. Is she on board with
yeah,
all
bro.
this?
So my dad is super supportive. My mom, she still treats me like her little baby, which is kind of a little bit of a burden, but she's starting to come around to it. I mean, she's been when I did the Fury, I've been wrestling for so long, so it's kind of been smooth sailing. But then she knows I want to fight. But she's been coming around a bit more. She's definitely really supportive, and I love her to death for it. So that's basically everybody. I have three little brothers at home. They all wrestle. I all want them to continue. I'm like, bro, come train with me. All my little brothers, like, come on, come train with me. Let's get some reps in. And just my one brother, he's actually really good at wrestling. So he does give me some good looks sometimes. He's a lot heavier than I am, but he's definitely really tough though.
And then in terms of what's next more immediately, I know we were teasing some stuff before this started. So, whatever you can say, say it. Whatever you can't, just
Yeah, I mean,
tease
we
us.
got something in the works. We got something in the works. Just a little sneak peek. You guys are gonna hear about it soon. So if everything goes through, right, that everything goes great. But yeah, something soon. You guys will hear about something soon for sure.
And because I already know what it is, I won't say it, obviously.
Yeah.
But do you plan on doing anything else after that for the rest of the year too?
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. I'm trying to be as active as I possibly can. Hopefully no injuries. So just as much as I can, bro. Like I said, I'm so young, so like I might as well just take advantage of it now. Just keep getting my name out there.
And I know over at Taino, Eddie plays a great role of coach, mentor, even a little bit of like manager, so to speak.
Oh
So
yeah, man.
the decisions and discussions are as a team, but ideally, when are you looking timeline wise to make that like amateur MMA debut?
I mean, we've kind of touched on it a little bit. We just want to. I try to want to get my striking experience down more. I mean, we have hard spars in the room all the time, so I mean, we've talked about it maybe in the next year or so. I just got to get work on some weapons and some tools. You know what I mean? Just sharpen the iron and hopefully get in there as soon as possible when Eddie says I'm ready. So definitely sometime soon, and hopefully with Cage Fury.
And just talking about Cage Fury, where would your ideal debut be? The Hard Rock or well,
2300,
2300?
2300, baby, 2300. I mean, Hard Rock's nice though too. You get a room and
They do
everything.
a lot of
Get
pro
the team
bouts at
out
the
there.
Hard Rock, so the
Yeah.
2300 probably makes more sense.
Yeah, it just depends the New Jersey rules, whatever. Who's trying to give me maybe less shin pads? I don't really know how that all works, but yeah, for sure. 2300. I mean, the Fury, all my boys showed out. I had a great time, so hopefully gonna get some shirts going or something. But yeah, no, I had a great time at 2300, and it's just a great arena. Rob and Cage Fury puts on a great show there, and I love the environment, the walkout, and everything. So I love it.
And I mean, you've done both now, striking, grappling competitions. I know you want to put it all together, but for now, which do you prefer?
Well, I mean, since I'm blue belt in jiu-jitsu, I've been doing a lot more competitions with the jiu-jitsu, bro. But striking, bro, it's it's a feeling like no other. It's super fun, bro. Super fun. I love it.
Probably feels
So
really
that's the
good to
route I'm
knock
going.
someone out, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I was not expecting it, but it definitely felt good.
And then because this is your first ever interview, I think, or at least with me, you're so
Yeah.
young. Tell us about just yourself, man. Like outside of MMA and training, what are you doing? What are your hobbies? What are your interests?
I like cooking barbecue. I like hanging out with my
Barbecue.
family. I love barbecue, man. Eddie and everybody knows at the gym, I love barbecue. So I love hanging out with the boys there at the gym. I got close friends like Jeff Hernandez, all the guys at Team Taino. I love them all. I have a really good time just chilling out with them. Like Parker, I hang out with my friends outside, just some of the high school friends. But I mean, it's kind of hard. That's probably the hardest balancing like all my friends going to parties and stuff like that. But I normally keep it under control because this is what I want to do. But yeah, I love hanging out with my brothers and my family, and yeah, that's basically it.
Well, Aiden, before I get you out of here, I do like to give the mic to everybody just to shout their fans up. But before I even do that, is there anything I didn't cover that you'd like to cover? If not, then take the mic away and a message to your fans.
No, man, I'm pretty sure we got it all, bro.
I told
Pretty
you. Of
pretty much everything, baby. Thank you.
course, man. But
Thank you
yeah,
for the time.
like I said, take the mic away. Any message, anything you'd like to say to all your fans.
Yeah, thank you guys, everybody for supporting me. All the boys at the high school, all my friends, all my family. Thank you guys. Team Taino, love you guys. Jeff, Wild Boy, Steve, Manny. Let's go. Thank you.
Cageside Press, we like to bring the prospects on. And what better prospect than an 0-0 18-year-old coming off an
Dope.
insane spinning back fist knockout? Aidan Rhea, thank you for the time, my man. And ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
go follow him on social media and more importantly, his long career yet to come. Aidan Rhea.
Thank you.